Здравствуйте. Kuban Mission 13, we're heading out on a nighttime bombing raid to Anapa. We're based at Novotitrovskaya. Waypoint 2 is over Troitskaya. There are no escorts for this mission. And then it's southwest towards Anapa. Egress is to Slavianskaya. Here's a daytime view of Anapa. Our target is the factory that is positioned between the airfield and the residential area. Looking at the target in more detail, I'm going to try and take out the buildings in the middle of the factory complex. I've just lifted from Novotitrovskaya and turned around to head towards Troitskaya. There are 5 other planes from my squadron going up for this mission, and they are taking off now. Because this is a nighttime mission, we're going to fly to target individually rather than in formation, so we're effectively on our own. There is some moonlight, but otherwise it's pretty dark outside, and I'm not sure how well this will come out in a YouTube video. The plan is to climb on the way to Troitskaya, then we'll be looking out for a searchlight that tells us we've reached waypoint 2. I've climbed to just under 10,000 feet altitude. I've got the searchlight dead ahead, which tells me I'm approaching Troitskaya. I'm going to deviate from the flight path here. I'm going to carry on in a westerly direction, cross the front line, then make my turn towards Anapa in enemy territory. Here's my plan. I've gone past Troitskaya and continued west towards the front line. Just before I reach Verenikovskaya, I will take a heading of 230 degrees towards Anapa. I've crossed into enemy territory and am approaching Verenikovskaya. I'm about to make my turn towards Anapa. I'm also going to descend because I want to do the bomb drop from 1500 meters. The danger now is being spotted by enemy searchlights, which will enable anti-air guns to target us, as well as enemy aircraft that might be patrolling. It looks like I have just been spotted. I'm going to start my turn towards target and hope the AA gunners are sleeping. I'm about 25 kilometers out from target, so I'm going to prepare the bomb site. Coastline is just visible up ahead. I'm slightly over my target altitude. I will correct that as I get closer. Similarly, I've just opened the bomb bay doors, so I need to give my airspeed some time to settle. I need to interpolate a little bit for the wind settings, but nothing major. I can just about see enough of the ground to synchronize my crosshair with the bomb aiming point. As I'm preparing the bomb site, there are shots going out at my low 10 o'clock. There's a BF-110 on patrol. And he's shot down one of my squadron. I'm closing in on the target. These searchlights actually surround the target, which is helpful. If I freeze the frame here, this yellow rectangle represents where the target roughly is. I'm going to use this searchlight in front of the target to line myself up. I can't actually see anything of the target, so this is literally a shot in the dark. I'm just hoping the buildings I want to hit are in line with that searchlight. Bombs away. There we are. I have somehow managed to hit the buildings I was aiming for, and I've done a reasonable amount of damage. That's my bomb drop done. I've not seen any of the other bombers drop their bombs. I'm going to exit as fast as possible before that BF-110 finds out where I am. I've dropped altitude to under 2,000 feet. I am heading straight east at the moment, trying to just pick up speed and avoid enemy searchlights. I can see shots going out there, and it looks like the BF-110 has found another one of my squadron. He's been totally wrecked, and I noticed he still had his bombs attached, so I'm not sure what happened there. I've made it out of enemy territory unharmed. I've gained some altitude, approaching Stalingrad now, waypoint 4. So from here I'm going to turn towards home base, WP2 Troitskaya. My rear gunner has just fired a red flare. That's to signal to our ground forces that we are a friendly aircraft. Here we are back at home base on final approach to land. That's mission accomplished. I've been credited with 8 buildings destroyed and given the Order of the Patriotic War. Tough mission for the squadron overall. We lost 3 planes to the Bf-110, and for whatever reason the other AI bombers didn't actually release their bombs. Not sure if that's a bug or a feature of the mission. Thanks for watching, see you next time.